These flaky vegetable puff patties are an easy and delicious snack. Hi, and you're watching Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, share, and comment. And if you enjoy trying out recipes that turn out right every time, then go ahead, press that subscribe button. And while you're at it, if you hit the bell icon, you'll be the first to get notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get started. To a heated skillet on medium heat, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And into that, we're going to toss 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds and 1/4 teaspoon of mustard seeds. We're going to saute this till the cumin seeds get a little color and the mustard seeds begin to splutter. And now it's time to add in 3 cloves of garlic, which I finely diced, and 1 green chili, which I finely diced as well. Now let's saute this till the garlic loses its raw flavor. The garlic has turned aromatic and has lost its raw flavor, so we're going to add in 1 finely diced onion, which is approximately 1 cup. And let's saute this till the onions turn translucent. The onions have turned translucent, so we're going to lower the heat and add some spices. We're going to season it with 1/4 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/4 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garam masala, and 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper powder. Now let's toss that all in and saute it. When you add spices, it's important to keep the heat on low so that they do not burn while they cook. Now we're going to increase the heat to medium and toss in 1 cup of frozen veggies and 1 cup of finely diced boiled potato. I've already added salt when boiling the potato, so I'm going to add just a dash of salt for the veggies. And we're going to toss in about a teaspoon of lemon juice. And to balance the flavors, I'm going to add a little bit of sugar. Now let's mix this up and let all the flavors blend together. The filling is looking really good and the aroma in my kitchen is awesome right now. So now it's time for us to switch off the heat and sprinkle on some freshly chopped cilantro. And now we're going to give it another mix. The filling is all ready. Now let's transfer it into a bowl and allow it to cool completely before we make our vegetable puff patties. We're going to need an egg wash to seal the puff patties and also to brush on top so that we get that lovely golden color. So for that, we're going to go in with 1 large egg and 1/2 teaspoon of heavy cream. The egg wash is looking good, so now let's leave it aside and get our puff pastry. So we're going to go in with 2 sheets of puff pastry, and that's going to give us 8 puff patties. And we're going to keep 1 in the refrigerator while we work with the other. I'm going to start rolling it out. We're just going to cut this into 2 equal halves. Just eyeballing it here. And now we're going to turn it around and cut it into 2 equal halves once again. Now we're going to take a spoonful of the cool down filling and put it to one side of the puff pastry. We're going to try to create a triangular form here because we're making triangular shaped puff patties. I'm going to dab our brush in that egg wash that we made and brush it along all the 4 sides of the puff patty. And we're going to lift up this far end corner and take it over till it meets the other side. And then using our fingers, we're just going to press it down to seal it. Now let's fill another one. Once again, we're going to put a spoonful down and then try and keep it in a triangular shape. And once again, we're going to brush all the sides with the egg wash. And then we're going to take the far end corner, take it over the filling and make it meet the other corner. Then using the edge of our fingers, we're just going to press it down to seal. Now my brush has a fork-like tool on the other end, so I'm just going to use that to press it down all around the puff patty. You could even use a regular fork for doing this. And this is going to help to seal the puff patties even better. Press it down gently, making sure that you do not tear the puff pastry. Now that our first batch is ready, we're going to transfer into a lined baking tray and refrigerate them while we work on our second batch. And this is a good time for us to preheat the oven. So we're going to preheat the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius. Our second batch is ready, so now let's place this in the same tray. This is a great make-ahead snack, and once you reach this point, all you have to do is cover it up either with a plastic wrap or an aluminum foil and place them in your refrigerator till you're ready to bake them and enjoy them. Now to get that lovely golden color on the top, you're going to brush it with that egg wash that we had prepared. And you can be generous when brushing it on. Another tip is once you finish brushing all and the first one has dried up, you can give it a second coating of the egg wash, and that gives you a beautiful golden color when it bakes. Make sure to get all the sides so that you get that lovely color all over. Now that the first coat of the egg wash has dried up, I'm going to go in for a second coat. Just a light coat this time. Now just one last step we have is to vent them. So we're going to take the fork and pierce holes into them. This is going to help the steam to escape. And so we get that lovely crispy outer covering to our patties. We're going to pop these into the oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit or 220 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Then we're going to lower the temperature to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius and allow it to continue to bake for another 15 minutes. By which time our patties would have puffed up nice and flaky and got a lovely golden color to the top. Wow! Our veg puff patties have baked so well and looking so delicious. We're going to allow them to cool just for a little bit before I give it a taste. Oh my goodness! Look at that! And now it's time to give our veg puff patties a taste. Why, I'm so excited. Wow, these are simply amazing. The outside pastry is so crispy and flaky, and the inside filling is packed with flavor. Now, if you want to enjoy these as much as I do, hop onto my website, platingitwithwendy.com, where you will find the full written recipe. Thanks for watching. See you soon.